Hi Shivananda, let's take a look at this, okay? The given pie chart illustrates the amount of different agricultural products produced in percentages in the year 2017. Overall, 1/3 of the production contains cotton and is the largest among the given crops. Least is the corn crop, which comprises less than 2%. Cotton makes up almost 35% of the share in the market, followed by sugar and wheat, which are produced at almost 22 and 20.5% respectively. These three crops make maximum production. Not really. These three crops account for the largest proportion of the market, which is 75%. You don't need to do this. Okay, that's not necessary. All right? Barley production is just about half of the amount of cotton produced, which is about 18%. Barley is followed by rice, just no crop, whose annual production is as low as 3.5%. I don't know what this means. On comparing rice with that of cotton, no. It is quite clear that the farmers produce only 1/10. Okay, it's a little overcomplicated. I see what you're trying to do, and I like it, but it doesn't help you in terms of clarity. Okay, it just sort of confuses things. So, get rid of the on, and then start comparing rice with cotton. It is clear that the former is produced at a proportion of 1/10 of the latter, but it's really overly complicated. That's not to say that it's complex. It's just complicated. There's a difference. I don't want you to don't go for complicated. Try to go for complex. So let's see. You could have just said really simply that rice production is in fact 1/10 of that of cotton. Okay? And it still sounds nice. Similarly, corn production is the least among the given list, and it is also produced it's not a rate, at a proportion of 1/10 of that of barley. Okay? Interestingly, wheat and sugar are produced in almost equal amounts in this country. That should have been one sentence, whereas barley and rice are produced, again, it's not a rate, at a percentage of, okay. Let me see this one more time. I'm not really clear on this last sentence. I don't know why you included it. You've already covered all of these things. You've covered sugar and wheat over here. And you already covered barley and rice. So I'm not sure at all why you included this. It's not a conclusion. It doesn't help you in any way. It's just, I'm not really sure. I don't know if you were worried about your word count and just felt you had to increase it, but I would have gotten rid of this sentence. Let's see what your word count is without it, but like I said, I don't think it helps your cause at all. So let's move on now to your task 2. Which one is this? Okay, this is the one about changing jobs. Let's see what you said. In the modern society, everyone is busy with their own life, job, preoccupations, etc. While few would argue that one should be in the same occupation throughout their life, there are others who say that everybody should try out new ventures, at least 2 words, once in their lifetime, 1 word. In my opinion, I would completely agree with the fact that everyone should try new work at least once before they die. The following essay will elaborate more on the advantages of trying out different jobs instead of sticking to one and only job until the end of their life. Fine. Firstly, changing jobs, plural, no the, breaks the monotony, which in turn relieves stress. Many psychologists believe that a monotonous life itself can act as a big stressor. On changing the job or workplace, one gets the opportunity to interact with new people and see things in a different perspective. For instance, a busy corporate what? Careful with your spelling. A busy corporate executive who is tired of city life feels relieved of mental stress when he starts. Okay, when he started, fine, living in a village. This was published by Times Magazine. Hence, it is important to keep changing one's lifestyle apostrophe S here, because the human psyche is dynamic. Okay. Secondly, changing employment gives them a chance to seek the profession which they like. One can create wonders if they dedicate themselves fully to the work they are doing. It is like tapping their intellectual potential. Many scientists seek this path and go on doing their research till they reach their goal. I don't understand how the scientists, I don't understand that at all. How does that have anything to do with switching jobs? The beautiful part of this is that they never feel burnt out, even after working hours together continuously. Everybody should be given the chance to hear their inner voice no matter what stage of life they're in. All right, this doesn't really help your essay at all, this whole paragraph. One can create wonders. Okay, so let's say my first job gives me the profession that I like. So why would I change it? Do you understand what I mean? And this whole example about the scientists, it doesn't support really anything here. So I don't really find your arguments convincing, and I don't understand why you've linked these things together in this paragraph. So the progression of your ideas here is a little, it's a little implausible. I don't really understand this paragraph and how you've chosen to develop it, okay? So I would like you to revise it a little bit and think about how any of this relates to changing a job and why it's beneficial. All right, so think about the benefits that we gain. You talked about monotony, relief, and that it's, okay, and that's fine. But what about some of the other benefits? Like, what about the fact that you change your social circle? What about the fact that you learn new skills? Okay, so let's say, for example, I'm an accountant in one company, and I switch to become an accountant in another company. I mean, might that not require me to learn new skills, new software, new whatever? All right, so think about those things as well, and how those can be beneficial to somebody. All right, let's take a look at your conclusion. To conclude, it is not uncommon for people to end up in the profession which they are not fond of due to various reasons in life. At least, two words at least. At least everybody should have this opportunity to find a new job. Okay, not at least, please. So, get rid of the at least here. Everybody should have the opportunity to find a new job at least once in their lifetime. So this is two words, this is one. By doing so, not only is the person benefited, but also the society to a large extent. This is strange to me. I don't know why we're talking about how this benefits society. You've never talked about it anywhere in your essay, so I wouldn't even address it, okay? We never talk about something new in our conclusion, so having this element of how these changes help society just seems a little strange to me, so I would remove it, okay? You can see that I corrected the grammar here as well. So, okay, I want you to work on some of the development of this essay. Like I said, I found some of it a little difficult to follow. So go ahead now and correct those errors and return them back to us corrected. Add to your error correction list, and a new set of essays also awaits you. Okay, so let's get to that, and we'll meet back here with your next set of essays. Good luck.